Hello. All right, bit of a different video this time around. I just saw this video posted on my homepage. I had to react to it. For those of you who don't know, my name is Burisuko. I am a self-publishing mangaka and a musician at the same time. I work on a series called Maxed Out. My whole channel is basically about anime illustration and manga. Now, I saw that Pewdiepie made a video trying to make a manga, and I just had to see how this went. And I just wanted to react to it and kind of talk about his experience and my experience as well. So I thought it would be super fun. Let's just get right into it. Okay, let's do it. Let's play the video. The thing about this is I don't know how I'm going to do the audio because I'm going to have to do some weird stuff to get around the copyright filters that YouTube has. But let's just get into it and I'll figure that out later.
I'm going to draw a manga. I'm going to do it. How hard can it be?
It's going to be very difficult. Yep. It's really hard. Yeah, I've been there. Okay, doing it traditionally, which is going to make things like 10 times harder. I didn't even know people still made manga traditionally. Pretty much everyone almost does it digitally these days. In the published scene, that is.
I need a storyboard, otherwise this is going to be impossible. I need this to go to paper. So today I am working on the storyboard.
Yeah, the storyboard is the most important thing, so you definitely want to get this part right.
I'm going to have to draw a lot more because this is already like 9, 12, 13, and this is not, the story has not even begun.
Yeah, I ran into the same issue.
Scale right now, we'll get all the things I want to get out, and then I can cut it down.
Okay, yeah, you definitely want to like...
I've never written a story before.
It's a skill to learn how to condense things. That's the way I'm gonna say it. It's definitely a skill to learn how to condense stuff.
First version is done. No spoilers. I was originally thinking like 14, but this is looking more.
That's a
like,
lot of pages.
Like 50? I don't know, 52, 54. It feels super exciting though. I think it has a lot of soul. The art might be really bad,
soul,
but I love the story. As you can tell, there's not going to be any speaking. There's not going to be any dialogue because I just prefer it that way. I think it's a simple.
Okay, and no dialogue manga. Like it's a manga competition.
You know, like
interesting.
Like your story, you can make what you want out of it. That's the goal. Now, I think.
Interesting. Leaving it up to the reader.
I have a lot of drawing to do. It dawned on me very quickly that this project is going to take a very long time. My goal was
yes,
to finish
it will.
Within a month. And in order to keep that goal, I have to start drawing.
I'm going to pause quickly because it takes me about 1 month to finish 13 pages of a maxed out chapter. So, yeah. Any more than that, you know, even mangaka that are pushing out like 20 pages a month, like it is serious amounts of work that they're doing. Like 8 hours a day plus.
I had 20 minutes. Gotta make when you're dead. I cannot dilly-daddle. I gotta start drawing. We got 3 different types of paper. This one's a little thick.
I am really surprised that he's doing this traditionally.
It doesn't matter, but it does matter. Okay, so I'm gonna test it out, see which one I prefer, and just commit to that one. Maybe I'll draw the same thing. The black is not transferring well at all on this paper.
Yeah, this is like so foreign to me. I've never drawn manga traditionally, so I don't even know how it feels or how it works.
I feel like I'm not trying to be perfectionist right
I did learn how to draw traditionally, like through a sketch pad and just pencil, but I transitioned to a tablet very early in my drawing stages.
But also this paper is going fast. You're an idiot. Throughout this process, I had many mental breakdowns. I thought this thing would be fun. I'm just gonna draw a little bit. I'm running out of time already.
That happened to me many times.
Out all the things a bit more detail, but I realized like, oh, actually I want this here, and then I realized, oh, actually I want this there. So I'm just laying it out now.
Yeah, so this is why the edits are made in the storyboard and not when the pages are laid out, so that it avoids this whole mess of happening, because it is something that does happen, and especially amateurs and beginners, they make this mistake a lot where they draw the storyboard and then they don't really edit too much, and then they start putting it on the page and then they realize they want to change everything. So that's why it's so important to storyboard your manga like an actual manga and not just in boxes, if that makes sense. Like not just on like a grid, but storyboard it like an actual manga page so that you can change everything around.
And I'm already gonna change all this, but I kind of need to get going, so I'll fix it later. We'll keep going. This is a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah.
I think it's just getting it right, like getting the flow, like
exactly.
one place,
Yeah.
Transitioning and then timing the pages.
Exactly. The amount of times that I have thought to myself, what he's saying right now.
I have to redraw every time. I'm like, it doesn't look like a child. Like now he's old.
Yeah.
I gotta get in the zone.
Gotta get in that flow state.
Stop asking me. Everything was just harder than I thought. Just drawing lines.
Yeah.
I never really traced my own sketches before.
You don't realize how challenging it is until you actually do it.
That's in itself is such a skill, and I was failing miserably. I also bought the wrong brushes. I bought watercolor ones, which messed me up so bad.
This page is probably the most fun one to look at because it has so many different shades. But the blending of it's horrible. Like horrible.
I mean, his art is definitely not bad at all, but he does have drawing experience, so that is gonna help.
I ruined it. And like
he's been drawing for a couple of years now.
And it's just like this paintbrush thing. Like the brush fucked me. Basically, what I'm saying. This stupid brush.
Oh man.
This one, if I have time, I'm gonna put these in like if I have time when I finished everything pile. Why did I have to draw all these? Why did I decide that to be a good idea, huh? I'm actually not.
Yeah, that's the issue with traditional is it's just difficult to apply screen tones and stuff, and the mistakes, like you can't reverse your mistakes easily, so it's really challenging.
And then we went back to the art store for the 500th time because I needed more supplies. Okay, so I brought the whole dang thing because they have this.
And it's expensive too. Like they don't mention. I mean, it's obviously probably not an issue for Pewdiepie, but making manga traditionally is very expensive. You have to keep buying supplies and stuff.
That's glue. That's also glue.
Glue. Okay, here's the screen tone. Yeah, here you go. So for those of you who don't know, it's like an X-Acto knife, and you like cut out the thing, and it sticks to the page. But it's really, it's like not easy to cut, if that makes sense. It's like actually kind of difficult.
I don't know. Wow. Okay, well.
Whereas making it digitally, like this is just a brush or like a mask that you can apply to the layer, and it's just really easy to just draw over it.
And you can't see it at all. Okay, well now you can. That's kind of cool, actually. Gotta make sure you don't get bubbles, actually. This is just a test. I'm not keeping it. That's kind of interesting. I'm not hating. But at some point, it clicked. I was finally enjoying this process. Just enjoying drawing. Okay, so
yeah, it definitely, it is fun once you kind of figure out your footing a little bit. It doesn't mean it's easy, but it does get more relaxing, if that makes sense, once you get in the flow of like the rhythm of how it works.
And then, boom, what is that? Big reveal of Tiger. Tiger growls in his face. Boy, again, it's just like, whoa. And
his character reminds me like a child version of Stark from Frieren.
My goal is to finish the draft. I think I'm like maybe halfway, 2/3. So I'm gonna finish the draft today, or a rough draft. I'm just gonna have to work hard, not overthink it. I laugh because
it's so difficult.
The only text in the story is in Japanese, so therefore, official manga. Y'all cement words can be
screw the haters.
in Japan, and it's in Japanese. I actually really like the story. Am I allowed to like my own story? I think it's great.
I find that interesting. I really struggled with liking my own stories.
The ending it's a little weak right now. It's just so fun.
Like I thought about the characters so much and thought about the story so much that I like no matter what avenue I went down, I started to hate it. If that makes sense. But I think as time goes on and you spend more time away from it, you begin to appreciate what you wrote more. This is what I'm like at the beginning of a chapter. I'm like freaking out and I'm like, this is gonna be a disaster.
Oh my god. Why did I do so many pages? I just couldn't stop. Now I pay the price.
That's why I limited myself to 13 pages a month. It's just, it's too hard to do more than that.
Am I being too loud?
For those of you who wonder why it takes so long to get maxed out chapters out, this is why. It's to avoid these mental breakdowns.
But I had the goal of uploading this month. It's not gonna happen. I have not even finished the draft yet.
This also happens to me with posting YouTube videos. Like the making manga just takes up so much time.
I'm hoping inking will just be a breeze. I know that's not the case.
Oh yeah, I think the inking is one of the hardest parts of the drawing. It's like you have to get that right, or else it looks really weird.
I don't have infinite time. Okay, I have other stuff I need to work.
His dog's licking his ear.
I am like excited about this, and I'm looking forward to finishing this. I do feel like I am never gonna be a manga.
How is that not driving you crazy? That would like drive me insane.
I thought it'd be drawing, like drawing.
This dog is just completely licking his ear.
It's not relaxing. Do I seem relaxed? No. Okay, I'll chill. I'll chill and get this done. I have spent all day drawing, and I made barely any progress. Inking is killing me.
Yep.
Why every time I do something, it's like, no, I gotta do more. It's like, no, I'm not gonna draw digital. I'm gonna draw it with ink. No, I'm not gonna do 14 pages. I'm gonna do 30 billion pages, actually.
Yeah.
So this
30 billion.
I have not inked it yet. Then we have first panel, which I think turned out really nice.
It looks nice though. I'm impressed.
I think he needs more detail. Maybe I'll make him gray. I haven't used any gray scale.
He's very good at drawing terrain.
Look at him there. He's all fucking tall and shit. I can't fix that, so that's awesome.
Like, think about that. There's no, like, he doesn't have access to leaf brushes or rock brushes or anything like that. That's all drawn from scratch. So I'm really impressed by that.
I want to do details on the face. It's very hard. Don't look too close. I got this mangaka pen, but I'm not using this. It doesn't draw when I want it to draw. I'm like trying. Nothing's coming out. Okay, so I wanted to show you what stuff I have.
You're supposed to dip that thing in ink, aren't you?
This turned out to be my favorite paper, if it matters to anyone.
Like you have like one of those ink tubs and then you dip the thing in the ink and draw it that way. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
It's got some nice weight to it. 0.3, very good. You need an eraser, obviously. Then I only use these three. I probably could use one more. 0.03, 0.3, 0.5. Super duper slim lines. My average lines. And my
okay, this is interesting.
Then the king of this manga that probably saved this entire project is these pens. The ink is inside.
This has to be so hard to draw with these manual pens. I have to be honest, I probably would not make manga or be a mangaka if I had to draw traditionally. Like, I just could not imagine doing it this way. Like, it just seems 100 times harder.
And then you can
luckily, we live in a world where we can get around this stuff these days. Life has been made a lot easier for us digital artists. Thank you, software engineers, for that.
I love this. These are my goats, basically. Then, of course, I use the leader toner, and then I use this two tools to cut it out. And this is to attach, basically. You just rub it. That pretty much covers 99%. Like, these are my goats. I need these. So I'm out here, I'm inking, I'm splinking, I'm testing. I don't know if you can see. I'm testing out like the layers. It's just test. We're just testing. We're just showing.
We're just testing.
Am I stressed? Do I look stressed? I redrew this one and I think it turned out way better.
I like the rocks on that one.
And I realized I want to be happy with what I'm making. I'm not gonna say
very true.
But it's just,
you should be happy with what you're making. You should take pride in it.
What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna half draw.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause for a second. A lot of people may question why I remade my first 3 chapters or why I'm remaking them. They haven't come out yet. And that's because it's exactly what he's saying. Like, you want to take pride in what you're making. You want to be happy with it. And even though a lot of people really liked the first 3 chapters that I put out, it wasn't truly what I envisioned for my manga. It didn't make me happy. So I wanted to redo it to make sure I did it right. And essentially, you know, created the vision that I had in my head. So that's why I decided to redo them. But I'm not going to get stuck in an infinite loop of redoing it over and over again. I'm only going to redo it once. I'm only allowed one redo.
Half ink one and just experiment, and then I'll ink that on top of that one properly. Because what's happening right now is that I don't really have like a finalized draft. I kind of did like a half draft, like a sketch, you know? It's not really finished.
Okay.
I also realize I'm talking too much and you don't care, but like I'm just gonna experiment. I feel like I'm drawing like this, like, okay, imagine your paper.
What is this clip? I'm really excited to see the manga. I want to see how he laid out the pages.
I'm so scared of messing up that there's no creativity, there's no funness, so I'm just gonna draw twice.
See, that's the problem with doing traditionals. It's so hard to correct the mistakes.
I think a lot of these in the beginning is just boring and blank. I did this challenge for myself because I wanted to get back.
Hey, it's okay for a story to be boring and bland at times. Give the reader some room to breathe for a little bit and accept what's happening. It doesn't need to be action all the time.
Dude, this is so sick. I'll never be that good. This is my favorite manga.
No, you can be that good. You just have to practice. That's truth. Remember that. Briscoe told you to. You can be good at what you do. You just have to practice.
I was looking up different mangas to cut and draw just for fun, and I found this one called Manga no Kuni. And I was like, oh, I love the style of this one. Like, the style is so sick. It was in Japanese, so I didn't really read it.
I can see the similarities just by the cover art between that and what he's drawing.
His style. How insane is that? Even though his style is so different.
You can see, especially with like the gray tones that are used.
That is so crazy to me. This whole thing is so inspired by his style. Like, I just love it.
Yeah, everybody's inspired by somebody. I would say my manga is inspired by Nomori Sensei and Oshio from Shikanoko, which is a hilarious contrast between the tone of my story and that story. It's more like the art. The art in my story is inspired by Oshio, and then the actual like paneling of the pages and the story flow is inspired by Yuri.
5% of them. My last video was so intense. Releasing Odysseus. It was supposed to be like an in-between video, so I have time to work on this video. It was not an in-between video at all. It sucked everything out of me, and I have to be sucked again. But I do it all.
Pause.
I have no one to complain. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Just gotta keep drawing. I hate this photo.
Okay. I'm going to pause the page here for you aspiring mangaka. You want to avoid pages like this that are evenly spaced and have like you really only want to repeat a panel one time. You don't want to repeat it 2 times. I understand the flow of this page, and I'm reading it from right to left and right to left. So he's got 1, 2, 3 of the same panel with a few variations, and then the paw. I would keep this as probably 2, and I would scrap the one on the bottom and change it to something else. Or you could just make the one on the bottom like a full spread. Just have it take up that whole bottom half of the page. Most manga editors will tell you the same thing. You want to avoid repetitive panels like this. But I like the paw. Look at the detail on the paw. That's very well made. It's not easy to draw animal parts. I guess. Animals in general, I guess, is the way to say it.
Whatsoever. I probably redrawn this.
Like, that is a really good paw.
I don't even like it, but here we are.
And the tiger itself, the tiger is really well drawn.
Like, that's kind of.
Like, look at the detail on the tiger there and the anatomy of the tiger, and it's moving. Like, that is challenging to do.
My bad framing, someone will see it and be like, yes. You let the lines flow downward.
Yeah. So he's compressing the page, which is good. I would just say to leave a little bit more room in the gutter. And what the gutter is it's the spacing in between the panels.
Towards the end. And not because he's lazy.
But that's a good...
He doesn't want to redo this.
It was a decent laid out page, if that makes sense.
What I have to do with my head? I have a proper stupid ruler.
I've been streaming a lot this video. I realize that now. Actually, I'm gonna stop doing that now. I'm sorry. Hello, I am in a car. I am entering
Okay, the car scene. Let's go.
You're now looking at the steering wheel. I'm entering the phase of almost wrapping up, and I feel like I am not happy with where it's going. And whenever that happens,
that happens every single time I finish a chapter.
My brain just self-folds. It goes, hey, actually, I didn't care anyway, so I'm just gonna give up. Whatever. What I wish my brain would do is just...
I have something similar to that. I don't go into a give up phase, but I go into like a, okay, I'm near the finish line. Like, I'm done. I'm not happy with how I did it, but it doesn't matter. I've just got to move on to the next one. It just doesn't matter anymore. And it's like the worst feeling ever. I hate it. But, you know, that's why I just released those first 3 chapters anyways, a couple months ago.
Be like, hey, we're almost finished. Just focus and do your best. It's like a coping mechanism that I do, so I can look back at it and say, actually, I didn't try my hardest. So
Giga Chad moment. I wasn't even trying, bro.
I'm aware of it and I'm feeling it, so I hope I can break through. Basically, is what I'm saying. I am starting to feel hope. I have so many pages now. That one's not finished. And these are not.
I mean, his pages are laid out nicely.
I hate this fucking page. I redrew it so many times.
That happens to me as well.
Horses. I have to draw 3 horses. Try and draw 1 horse. Okay? They suck.
Yeah, I agree with you on there. I would not be able to draw any animals.
It's quite moody. I will show you the entire manga now.
It's a cool silhouette page there.
Because I want to add more gradients and shit like that. Because I think it adds a lot of depth. Focus, smokers, hocus pocus. The manga is done. It took me 3 months instead of 1. But it is done.
3 months. That's not too bad. It takes me about 3 months to do like something really nice in a chapter.
I cannot do a manga. Okay, I have to draw for at least 6 years.
No, you just gotta make it. Yeah.
Different elements. Then I can draw a manga.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the sushi chef, right? Like if he only gets to wash rice for the first 10 years. I don't know. I also heard analogies like you shouldn't do hard things because if you go to the gym and you try and lift the heaviest weight, it's not gonna work. Okay, you need to work your way up. I don't do that.
Yeah.
If you want,
I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah, you go to the gym, you lift the heaviest weight, you're gonna know that doesn't work immediately. Okay, that's great feedback. You need to try things.
Exactly.
In order to learn.
Exactly.
You need to fail in order to learn.
Exactly.
And again, I am Mr. Failure. Okay, I fail constantly.
Mr. Failure.
3 months of drawing than probably an entire year of drawing. Because it forced me to challenge myself in doing the different things I don't want to do.
It's true.
And realizing my flaws and weaknesses and learning from that.
Yep.
Because I think you have these ideas that you can't do certain things, like you have to do this first. But I feel like what's just try it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like if you want to make manga, like go for it. Try it out. You're going to fail like all of the other mangaka, myself included, did, but you're going to learn a lot through your first attempt at it. And it's really going to help you go forward. And definitely don't take it as like, oh, I see, you know, Burisuko makes a manga or whatever. Like, remember, I made lots and lots of chapters and lots of manga panels that never saw the light of day before my first ever chapter came out. And I still wasn't even happy with my first chapter. So, you know, I'm glad that Pewdiepie makes a video like this because a wider audience is going to see just how challenging this is. And you're going to grow a lot from your first attempt at it for sure. So if you've ever wanted to try it, now's your time to try it. What just happened? There we go. Press play.
Right? I would actually consider this manga a failure. There's just too much mistakes. There's too many things I messed up.
It's okay. It happens to all of us.
Regardless, I did it. And I can look at it and still be kind of proud of it. But without further ado, I want to show you guys the manga. Okay. Here we go. Feel free to mute me, but I will yap.
All right.
Inevitably.
I think I'm going to end it there. If you want to see his manga, please go to his video. I don't want to like take anything away from him and show his manga on my page and stuff like that. I'll just like skip through it, I think.
All right, here's the first shine.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, I mean, the illustrations are well done. He did mention in this section that it read from left to right in some parts, which, you know, obviously in manga you want to read always from right to left. So, I mean, I think he knows that. So,
again, these.
Yeah, I mean, the illustrations are
be the last thing you read on this.
Quite well done.
And then you get the
things are, you know, it's quite interesting, the like shades that he used and stuff. You know, seeing a traditional manga is such a strange thing for me because you just don't see it too much anymore. Mostly everything's done digitally. So especially like you'd be surprised how much of a difference the gutter sizing and the frame border sizing makes a difference in the way a manga looks. Like if these lines were thicker. Also, one thing I will say that would have elevated his manga so much, we can see it on all the pages except for one. Like he's got no sound effects on the pages. So even in a no dialogue manga, I think there should still be some sound effects present that'll help bring out the scene a little bit more. It doesn't need to be huge things like this right here. This is what I was looking for, this Gao sound effect, but maybe just some, you know, some little stuff in here, like a gasp or something. Or like a roar, you know. But yeah, I was really, really impressed with this manga so far. I'm just going to skip through here. If you want to look at it in actual real time, go ahead and just go click on his video and just analyze it for yourself on there. Support his video more than you support mine because this is just a video I wanted to make for fun, you know. It's just something to kind of talk about. Yeah, I'm really impressed, Felix. That's what I'll say. I'm really impressed. Does he have any notes here at the end?
I've just been working too much and I'm tired. That's the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a really fun project. I'm glad it's over. The last thing, when I did my anime tour, I got criticism on my art by a professional, and their feedback was, you finished your drawing, so that's good. And I laughed, and internally I was like, that's not feedback. That's just something.
It's true.
But actually, I am super proud that I actually finished this project. It is.
Yeah, I would be
making a manga.
Yeah, I'd be really proud, man, because it is not easy to finish a manga, and the fact that you finish it, like, that's a big accomplishment. You know, a lot of people start creating their first manga and they never end up finishing it. So the fact that you were able to do that, you know, that's a big accomplishment for you for sure.
It has so many issues, mistakes and quirks and weird and too much similarities to my idols and all this stuff, like, but I'm still proud of myself for finishing it. You know,
I'm proud of you too.
Positive end of this.
Yep.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yep.
In the next one.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really fun video to watch. I know my annoying voice didn't add much to it, but maybe, you know, there was something you could learn from my perspective of it, at least being through this ringer many times before. Yeah, making manga is difficult. I'm glad a larger creator on the space is showcasing just how challenging this is. And, you know, if you ever see a bad panel in a manga or there's something you didn't like about the story, just remember the creator probably sees it the same way as well, and they just didn't know how to fix it because it really is that hard to get this done right. Like, there's just so many things that need to be done well at once. Sometimes it's just really hard to do all of it at once, and you just get caught up and you just want to move on to the next panel and you just get stuck. So anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much. I'm almost done with the next chapter of Maxed Out in its relaunch that is happening. I am almost done. Please just wait a few more days. I would say by July, it is definitely going to be out. So I'm sorry for those of you who have been waiting. I have been working really hard to make sure this looks really nice. So anyways, that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later.